The Iranian people have now risen up and they are fighting. They've taken to the streets by the millions. They're burning down government buildings. They are fighting to overthrow their government. And for those who don't know the history, Iran back in the 60s was very much like America. It was more of a Middle Eastern people. The Persians are not Arab. They're from a completely different background. They're very pro-American, but they were very much like a European people, in many ways a very modern society. And then the Ayatollahs, these extreme Muslim fanatics, took over the country, and a lot of Iran was Muslim, but there was also a huge Christian community, huge Jewish community, and a huge Zoroastrian community. The Ayatollahs crushed all of that and forced everything to be Muslim, forced Jews to flee for their lives, forced Christians to flee, put people in prison for being the wrong religion, forced all the women to cover up head to toe. That happened in 1979. And even though that's now been like 2 generations ago for the people living there, they haven't forgotten. They've been under the heel of these horrible Ayatollahs. And any poll at any moment during the last few decades would tell you that at least 70%, if not more, of Iranians hate their government, hate the Ayatollah, love America, and they wanted George Bush to come and rescue them. They wanted George Bush to come and take out the Ayatollahs instead of going into Iraq and making a foolish, idiotic try to rebuild the country from the ground up with people who don't understand this type of Western democracy. But we can't spread ourselves that thin, nor should we see that as our responsibility. Now our country is disgusted and we want to be isolationists again. We don't want to do anything. We don't want to help anyone. But that's going to the other side of being imbalanced. When you're on the playground and you see a little kid being beat up by a much bigger bully and you have the power to stop that bully, if you don't, you are morally a horrible person. And that goes for nations too. As I'm making this video, Trump has just taken out Maduro, the illegal narco-terrorist leader in Venezuela. We caught him, imprisoned him, and now he'll go to trial. And now the people of Venezuela have been rejoicing in the streets for the last couple of weeks. And the Iranians saw that as an encouraging moment, and they took to the streets. And I think that was a lot of the impetus behind them deciding now, or maybe they just couldn't take it anymore. They couldn't take the oppression anymore, and they couldn't take the horrible way they've been treated by these dictators. But since they've been protesting the last week or two, the Ayatollahs have been mowing them down, have killed thousands. And Trump promised that if the Ayatollahs started killing the protesters, that America would respond. And I hope he has something ramped up in the works and waiting. I hope and I pray that Trump will come in and deliver these very, very brave people. And so I say, as an American, we stand with you, people of Iran, the people protesting, the people fighting for their rights, the people fighting to be free, to have Western values, to have a democratic country with real elections and real freedom. You are literally laying down your lives. I hope Trump is going to do something really soon. We'll see.